Biography. He was born in Boston in 1809 and died in Baltimore in 1849. He was a poet, narrator, critic, and one of the greatest storytellers of all time. Edgar lost his parents, actors of theater, with only 2 years. He was raised by John Allan. Edgar's relations with his adoptive father were traumatic. After returning to the United States, he continued his education. But in 1827, his love of gambling and drinking led to the expulsion of his center. Shortly after leaving his studies, he abandoned the work that his adoptive father had given him and published his first book, Tamerlane and Other Poems. Then he enlisted in the army, and after 2 years he left and published his second book, Al-Araf. In 1832, after the publication of his third book, Poems, he moved to Baltimore, where he married his young cousin Virginia Clem. During this time, he entered as a newspaper editor and collaborated in several magazines. In 1840, he published from Philadelphia Tales of the Grotesque and Arabesque. Then, in 1843, obtained a great success with the Golden Beetle, and in 1845 reached the literary summit with the poemary The Crow and Other Poems. His wife suffered a great illness and in 1847 passed away, what aggravated the alcoholism and the addiction to the drugs of Edgar, and probably that was the cause of his death in 1849. Tales of the Grotesque and Arabesque. This collection of stories contains stories such as the fall of the House Usher or the Devil in the Bell Tower. The fall of the House Usher. In this story tells how Edgar returns to the House Usher, of which marched in search of his beloved, and on his return he found that his brothers had gone completely crazy because of the illness of his sister. The Devil in the Bell Tower. This account is a satire on the political news around Edgar, criticizing President Martin Van Buren. The Golden Beetle. This story tells an adventure narrated in first person by one of the participants in the story. It consists of one of the participants finding a gold beetle and calling a friend, the narrator, and together with the servant of the first mentioned, go hiking in the forest. When arriving at a leafy tree, the log orders the servant to go up to the tree, where it finds a school. Then the master sends the beetle to him by his left eye. When it does, the beetle falls the ground, and where it falls, an excavation begins where they find a treasure. At the end of the work, the master of the servant confessed to have found the beetle alone, with a parchment that showed these instructions to find the treasure.